Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Baltimore Ravens. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football.
Jordan Lewis on the return. The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Basil Tootin. And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage.
He was brought down at the 26. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. The pass is caught by Gray, right side. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. Gray brought in motion. Slot man in motion left. Now a give up the middle. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers. It's a gain of 9.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is hard. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. 47 yards. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Now Lawrence. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal. In motion is Hunter. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
And now with that stop on 2nd and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. 3rd and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game.
Hey, go!
They'll run with Bigsby. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. So it is 4th down. They'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Jackson going to keep it himself. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Jackson now on 2nd down. He's running big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
Hey, Alpha, tonight.
Now the first carry for King Henry. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Second down, Jackson. Flush to his left. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. That one good for 26 yards.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the 1st down.
And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. Josh Hines-Allen in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now it's Jackson. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. To the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. They're locked in on this drive. 2nd connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
Headed left, buying time. Now he takes off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Henry trying to pull his way in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Oh, we're ready. Ready, shot.
That one, taken in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Ravens move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-3 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. They have it 2nd and 4 coming up.
13, move.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards.
16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Jacksonville.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie.
Go, let's go. On red. Same right.
They put Strange in motion.
Silver.
On first down, Lawrence. He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strange. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards. Now give on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
Second down, Lawrence. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
Gain on the play.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Mason Smith in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Third and long for Jackson. Flush to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He's going to be out of bounds, short of the marker, but maybe more importantly, there's a flag down. Let's get the call. On fourth down, here's Matt Araiza to punt. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Red on red.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Hey, Lion, 11. Hey, James, up.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And I think at this point here, second quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Jaguar. First down. A handoff as they try to run it here. Heelage forward for maybe a yard. Now a guy starts there for the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Stay wide open.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Out to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jaguars are back within one. It's 7-6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
And they're on 35-yard line.
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And boy, tough to bring down there. Gliding forward for a gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 3. On play action, here's Jackson. He's got his man, the rookie from Florida. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Play action now. Jackson. Rolling to the left. He's going to run it. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Here comes second and 4. Back to throw, Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Off the play fake, Jackson. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. It'll be a pickup 10. Good for a Raven first down.
Baltimore Raven. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
They'll run. It's out of the gun, and it's Mitchell. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Now a timeout signal form, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. On 3rd down, Jackson. He's got it at the 3. He's in. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is second TD catch of the season. An extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good. And the Ravens will take a 14-6 lead. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Malachi starts there for the stop. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he will push past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Josh Hines Allen there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. Jackson looking to throw. He'll complete that to his fullback. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
3rd and 6. The shotgun, here's Jackson. A quick slant to Flowers. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. First down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he'll take this one in. I'd say unlikely. Touchdown, Ravens. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Ravens extend it to a 21-6 advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. Now return coming from the 7th.
Jordan Lewis on the return. The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Hey, Lion.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Lawrence now on second down. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he is out of bounds at the 45. That pass play good for 22. First down, Jacksonville.
24. Here we go.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at their 48-yard line.
Now Lawrence. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. He's got it! And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 38 yards. Up the middle they go. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is third and long. Lawrence now. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is fourth down.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
The field goal unit staying put. We're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. Lawrence. That's going to be caught.
Well, that was a disaster. I I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of 8 yards. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. Jackson going to keep this one himself. And he's going to be out of bounds up at the 25-yard line. Give him 14 yards on the keeper and a 1st down.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go. You can see why.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
It's a gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Jaguar 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Hey, easy, route. 11. Hey, tomato.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, go. Here we go.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover. And that's going to wind up a 1st down. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
That'll be caught, and he's going to get into the end zone. For the moment, it's 2 points, but there's a flag down on the field. The official right there to call it. You cannot go out of bounds and then be the first guy to touch it. So that draws the flag. DeJounte Wester now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. He's to midfield. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
A lot of what goes into being a great kick returner comes down defensive vision. And you're going to see here, he finds the cutback lane, and as he accelerates down the left side of the field, he wasn't far from taking it all the way down the sideline and into the end zone.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, just a couple of yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8. From the 25, here's second down and a yard. On the option, they give it to Henry. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. We see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. He will have the Ravens first down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4.
And that's kind of a double whammy of sorts for this defense. Not only do you not get the 3rd down stop, but now this offense, Mike, they're able to bleed even more clock down with this fresh set of downs.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. First time they've looked his way all game long. And he comes through with the grab and a first down. They'll run with Mitchell. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
He takes off, and he'll be taken down just shy of the 10.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll use 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and goal. To throw is Jackson. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
In motion is Hunter. They go play action for Lawrence. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Open right side. That strains the tight end. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. A gain there of 11. First down, Jacksonville.
Hey, Ron.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's going to let this one go deep. That's awesome. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
Hey, I'm done. All right, let's go.
Lawrence. That's complete to his running back, Bashal Tutin. And he will power his way into the end zone. Bashal Tutin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So Lawrence lines up the Jaguars as they will go for two. In motion comes Thomas. Now here's Lawrence. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for two, and it does not pan out. So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
If they don't come up with this, the game is over. But now, anything can happen. You've got plenty of time, down 3. The first job, make sure you at least get the ball in field goal range to force overtime. But if the opportunity presents, try to win this thing in regulation.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. From the 46. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Lawrence. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
In motion is Hunter.
Here we go.
Throwing is Lawrence. Rolling right. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
From the shotgun, and they'll give up the middle. And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jack Jones. And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down as he gets this one up past the 30.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver, they get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game. So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Gonna go right back to Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game.
And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Ravens bring their punt team out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Go, let's go. All right.
They'll drop to throw. Quick slant. He's got Hunter. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That's to Gray, open on the left side. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good game on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Hey, Ryan, think right. Darn, it's a...
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clock.
And he's going to go down. However, there's a marker down. Let's check on this call first. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're 2nd. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th.
Think right over.
2nd down, Lawrence. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Now he'll air one out. That is hard. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. Here is 1st and goal.
Hey, easy. Route. On. 13, loop.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
He'll try to do it with the screen. And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the 4th quarter. With 1 timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try to recover an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the Ravens. This was